Shares of EV makers riding higher today on news that China is set to extend tax incentives for electric vehicles. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian is following the story and joins us now for more. Pras.
Yeah, good news for these Chinese EV makers like Xpeng and Li Auto and NIO even. China's going to potentially extend some of the tax breaks that they have for these EVs. So usually there's a 10% tax on new cars. They have kind of ended that for a while, and they're going to restart it in 2023. They extended it to the end of the year to give a little relief for these automakers. Now there's talks it might extend for over 4 years. So big deal for cars in the 300,000 yuan range, or like $42,000. So non-luxury EVs. They want to kind of stir the kind of incentives there. Because cars are decelerating, actually. Believe it or not, China's the biggest market, decelerating overall compared to a year ago. But EV sales are still higher, but not as high as they were last year. So there's a little bit of concern there. But they're trying to stir that up. But good news for EV makers going forward.
Indeed.
Speaking of some EV makers, there's some buzz about Volkswagen's new or revamped Microbus. Yes. Are you a fan? I've always been skeptical of it.
I know.
So I've always been, kind of like they're cute, they're interesting, very odd cars.
That is a good way to put it.
Odd with the engine in the back and the floor of the van, really tiny, like microbuses. So they're bringing that back. They announced it about a year ago, but this is they're announcing today the 3-row version for just for the North American market, because it's such an important key market demographic there. 3-row SUVs, this retro style sort of car here, dual motor or motor in the back, really cool like fake air vents in the back, kind of harkening back to when the motor was back there. The both power sliding electric doors, quirky little light bar in the front. So yeah, there you see part of the window right there. So really a fun design there. I think it might sit well here in the U.S., especially with 3-row customers.
Yes, it has a very retro kind of look to it, but made for a new age.
Yeah, a lot of fun colors too. Yeah.
Indeed. All right, Pras Subramanian, thank you so much, Pras.